Hi again, everybody. Okay, in this video, Peterka, let's take a look at his numbers and where he's at. Coming up. All right, shout out goes to John Nicholas. He just asked me to do a Peterka video, and yes, John, I agree. This is actually a good call. It's not even something I was thinking about because I've talked about him before, but I've been very high on Peterka. Not because where we drafted him. I don't pretend to know all these guys in the draft. I don't want to mention like some names out there that pretend they know all these guys. Come on, I got a life too, you know? But I knew what the number said, I knew where he stood, and I knew some things about him, of course, by watching junior hockey and things like that, you know? And I'm going to show you what stands out for me, but I do believe what I seen in training camp with this guy impressed me so much that I was disappointed we sent him down, but I understood why. But I wasn't happy we did. I really wasn't happy. There's a few things I would have done differently as GM here, just to have a more competitive season, but hey guys, that's just me, you know? And I'm a guy with a YouTube channel, and Adams is the general manager, so I don't pretend to know more than what he knows. But I think there's a few things I would have done differently. Okay, so I'm going to just show you one clip in this video. We're going to take a look at it briefly. Let's take a look at it. And there you see Peterka, and I'll tell you what impressed me, okay, was look in the green. And this was, you know, him during COVID, he found a way to continue playing no matter what, this guy, okay? He found a way to continue playing. And some guys didn't. Some guys didn't, and like he did. And that impressed me. That really impressed me. Now, you take a look this year in Rochester, and his numbers are very impressive. It's a point a game. It's very impressive. You know, he's a rookie down there, and those are very impressive numbers, guys. And he's even, you know, a +4 to boot. But what stands out for me, without a doubt, what stands out for me is him on the world stage in the juniors, those numbers. You know, 7 games played, 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points. And then in 2021, of course, the recent one was 5 games played, 4 goals, 6 assists for 10 points. And of course, this year was canceled out, you know. But it was very impressive numbers, I thought. On world stage, he's in 12 games, has 8 goals. And for me, that says a lot about a player. When he can play on the world stage and show up, that says a lot. And people say it's junior. Well, he's young. He's supposed to not get a ton of points. I think Peterka is a big part of the future. I'm surprised we were able to nab him, actually, because I did have him pegged as going in the first round last year. I kind of play around with that a little. And I just kind of go with the momentum of things. And I had him, I think, I don't know, it was somewhere like 24th or something. I can't remember now. But I made a list, and I wanted to see how close I came with certain ones. But in that draft, and when we made that deal, when we made that trade, and I forget who it was with, but when we made the call, and you seen Adams like wheeling, dealing over the phone, I knew it was to get this guy. You know, I mean, I just knew when the Sabres were wheeling and dealing, when it was live, they were up to something. I just knew it was probably to get, I was hoping, because of what I knew about him, you know, and that was about it. But they obviously really wanted to get him. They didn't just, they were really trying to get him. That was the only way they were going to like move up in the what do you call it? In the second round. The only reason they were going to move up was to get Peterka, and they did. And the Sabres pulled a good one. Because, guys, he's really like a first rounder. Let's be honest here. He is like a first round, this guy. He is. He's going to have a lot better career, I think, than many of those first rounders that were picked in front of him. That's just maybe me being a little biased. What I've seen, I've really liked. He plays, guys, okay, from what I've seen, especially in the preseason and you know, little time I've seen him, he looks like a high first rounder. That's what he looks like. He looks like a top 10 pick when you watch him play. That's how good he is. So we're not going wrong getting this guy. I'll tell you right now, we are not going wrong getting this guy. This is a big part of our future, like I was saying before. And also, I believe it's one of our Stanley Cup pieces. I believe this is definitely one of our Stanley Cup pieces. And I'm going to do a video on that eventually, where what I believe in our lineup right now is that, you know, things like that. But if you look at the whole picture, this guy's in our long-term plans for a reason, you know? And I think we're definitely headed on the right track with this guy. Not much more to say than that. Till we get some more games in and get more of this guy. I want to see more of Peterka in the NHL. I'm excited. He's one of those guys I'm very excited about, like he was a top 5 or 6 pick. This is how excited I am about this guy. So we got a stud here. Absolutely, we got a first rounder in the second round. And I don't know about you guys, and I'll end with this. I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like it's kind of wrong he wasn't picked in the first round, and it bugs me when I see he's a second rounder. Just how I feel. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next video.